y'all. Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast. This is episode, Ryder, what number we on?
205.
205. I'm one of your hosts, Olga Paul. Let's go get these intros out the way. She's fluffy and fine. The only lady of the pod, first lady of the pod, KeKe.
Hey, friends. What's going on?
What's up, KeKe?
How's everybody feeling today?
We good.
I'm
On this
decent.
beautiful day, everybody feeling blessed?
Yes.
Y'all get to do this podcast. What a
Yes.
blessing.
Yes, what a
that's I'm talking
blessing.
about.
We have a, what is it? What is it?
A get to spirit.
There
I
you
get
go.
to.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, we get to introduce the comedian on the show, the funny
prince of
man of the
comedy.
show, the man.
Damn, they trying to book
only-
you right now, huh?
Ooh, they call you already, bruh. They call
That's
you for
business.
more shows.
Ooh.
Zach Boog, boy, you getting booked up, Boog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got a comedy show coming up, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Where, in
That
Nashville?
one Friday in Nashville.
Okay.
And Saturday, too. Here in Bolingbrook.
In Boulder?
Oh, we
Zach
didn't get
is
invited
booked-
to the Bolingbrook show.
Honey, I'm barely invited to the Bolingbrook show. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You ain't said nothing about that, okay.
Yeah, they got you going up first, killer?
We just trying to figure out some logistics.
Okay, all right.
I got you.
But I'll be there.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with going first, Zach.
Nothing wrong
Kill
with
the
it.
crowd.
Ain't nothing wrong with going first. I'm not. Before that, I go first, last. In between, it don't matter.
Does that, in comedy, like, when you go first, are you like, is it a little bit ego, a little bit like, man, I'm going first again? I thought I moved to at least go around like second to last. Does that happen sometimes?
Depends on who on the show. Okay.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Some more than them show, I went first. Knew I was going first. Happy to go first.
Yeah.
Go first. I go first all across the country if they wanted me to.
You really got to be good to
I don't
go
give a damn.
last. You really got
You
to
know
be
how good you
got
gotta be to go last?
Because we tired by the time you get up there. I done laughed all I could laugh. Everybody done talked about the same topics.
Yeah.
So it's hard if you going last.
First is good.
Because at his last show, I was like, all right now. But that last one, he got up there, he had me crying. So I was definitely laughing.
He said, all right.
But our
now.
show was like, all right now.
Mhm.
I'm tired of laughing now.
I ain't got no more.
I ain't got too many more giggles in me now.
'Cause, you know, comedy, you only got this much attention span
That's
with
it.
people. They not finna be sitting up there all day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. Oh, yeah. We didn't even talk about this. Nokia came out on Monday since we weren't able to pod. Did you like it? You check the video out?
No,
The Nokia?
I didn't see the video.
It's decent.
It was too much.
All right.
Wait,
well,
so
that's-
you woke up on Monday and you said Nokia dropped. I must watch. And so you logged on, or where did you watch it?
on YouTube.
So you got on YouTube to check it out?
Mhm.
What
I
did you
just showed you the song. You didn't even know the song was before the video came out. You didn't even know nothing about the song, Tom.
I did
I
know
just
about
put
the
you on the song.
No, you didn't.
KeKe, you was in here when I put the man on the song, and we listened to it on YouTube.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember
But what
that.
I do, I'm still trying to figure out what made him wake up and say, I have to see what this video is about. So
I'm a
tell
responsible journalist.
us what you think about it.
I think it's cool. I think it seemed like he was taking a little side shot at Kendrick a little bit.
What can he do in that song? Because Zach made a very good point that it's not giving nothing that's violent, nothing,
It was vibey.
No,
No.
it is fashion show music.
Thank you.
You hear
It
me?
was fashion show. It was
Who calling my phone? Who calling my phone? Who calling my phone? Who calling my? It's a sassy song.
What a funk the
He said-
function.
What's the function?
So I want to know
Is
what was
it
he doing
Keisha?
in the video.
Is
He
it
was dancing with a lot
Stacey?
of bad chicks, and
Okay.
he did it like, you know how Kendrick had all those people around him during the Super Bowl, and he was dancing with, rapping in between them. He did that. So I was like, maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Okay.
But I thought, Ryder, did you see it? Okay, damn.
The song said, "Baby girl."
I'm trying to
Say
tell
like,
him
he
he's the
was in the
only one that
middle of-
woke up and looked for that video.
he was in the middle of a lot of chicks.
Very sassy
Hey,
record.
no, I just, he was doing what he did. Drake, girls,
It was a very
vibing with chicks. Like,
It was
hey,
a
I like that.
very-
That was cool.
I
It's a
hope
very
he's-
sassy song.
Yeah, and I hope he's not trying to take no shots at nobody
Not
in
on
the
that
video.
song.
I may be
Not in that video. I
reading
hope
too
not.
much into it, but I was like rapping with a lot of people around you. After Kendrick did it, it seemed like a little,
No, it's not.
just a little.
Not that song.
Zach ruined the song for me. I can't listen to it without thinking of Drake like modeling in a fashion show. Doing this.
Who's calling my? Is it Keisha?
Hey.
Is it Stacey? What the fuck? The function? What the fuck? The function? Who talks like
So
that?
I can't, yeah.
That is the sassiest record. It ain't no hip hop in that song. What the function?
Oh.
He is a pop star, man.
I love it. That's how I listen to
Baby
it now.
girl.
Baby girl.
It sounds like something Beyonce would put out.
I love it. I love it.
The video was cool. A lot of pretty women in there. It was a vibe.
I'm glad you watched.
It ain't a diss record. Let's stop that.
No, it's not a diss record. I just saw him dancing with other. They was like, maybe a little shot of it. I
think it's a hit though.
I'm
It's a hit. I like it though.
You made it not a hit.
It's so sassy.
You got every
sassy.
thug that listens to the pod is a part of the pod fam that listens like, now I hate this song because I don't want to be sassy.
It's so sassy.
All right, I don't understand this case.
Boots on the ground.
I love that song.
Zach tends to break down all of our cases that we have. We talk about the young scooter case, Zach.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the hell is a fake 911 call.
Yeah.
We know he unfortunately passed away from a wound he got in his leg. What's really going on with this?
There's a lot to question within this young Scooter pass. And as y'all know, young Scooter was born on March 28th, 1986. He passed away March 28th, 2025 on his birthday. Okay? So from what we know, the police were called to some house. I'm not sure whose house it was, if it was young Scooter's or not. There's a young lady that called the police. The police got there. They said that somebody opened the door and shut it on them. So they did something around the perimeter. I don't know what they said on the police call, but I think that's out. All right, I don't want to say because I don't know. They're saying 2 men ran out the back. One of them, young Scooter. One, they got or came back or something, right? The other one was young Scooter who was jumping the fence. The police are saying that the wood from the fence punctured his leg, and I guess it hit an artery, and that's how young Scooter died. Now, the streets are saying that APD shot him, okay? Atlanta Police Department shot the man. And you know that would be a whole thing if somebody's running away from you and you shoot them. Okay? So now they have arrested the girl who called the phone, who called the police and said she made a false police report. So to me, allegedly, since we don't know what's going on, somebody somewhere is trying to trace their tracks. Mm-hmm. They trying to cover something up. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's APD. I don't know if they shot that boy and then they trying to bring it and they say, oh, yeah, we did shoot him, but it's because of the false police report, so we got to go after her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just feel like it's something tricky in here. I mean, I've gotten many splinters and I've jumped many gates, but a deadly gate is different. It's people who have jumped over barbed wire fences and didn't die. Mm-hmm. You stuck up and hurt, but to die, you got to have a immediate, you know how direct that injury has to be for you to hit the artery in your leg, stick through enough to kill you? I'm not saying it didn't happen.
That artery is the one, though. They always say, like, when
in your leg.
That one in your leg is the one, Jack. You don't want to hit that one. It's a wrap.
I'm not saying it didn't happen, but it seems very unlikely because people are saying that he was shot. Then the streets, so I gave you the facts first. Now I'm giving you the streets. The streets are saying that, you know, he was
it's all alleged.
All alleged, yes. All alleged. Young Scooter was a part of, you know, he rapped with Future and them a lot. You know, they had a lot of music together. They said that Future and them got their own autopsy done.
The streets said that?
That's what the streets said, that Future and them got paid for their own autopsy because they weren't believing what Fulton County said. You understand what I'm saying? They was like, I don't believe that. I don't think that happened. So they got their own autopsy done. They said it came back that he was shot, but now they came out and put out the report that he was struck through the wood from the fence, struck him. We don't know who's telling the truth. We don't know who's lying. I don't know if he was shot.
He got a bullet in his leg. I mean,
but you know, if you cleaning stuff up, you getting that bullet up out of there. You making sure that the people ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? You got to clean it up. If you cleaning it up,
the entry wound is gonna be.
It's going to come out. The truth is going to come out. But now they are arresting. I just don't understand why they are arresting this young lady who called the.
Is that her name?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who called the police.
Right.
You know, now they saying she made a false report. If somebody, and I'm not saying this happened, allegedly, but if somebody is putting harm to me or I think there's going to be harm and I call the police, am I wrong for that? I don't understand how she become the criminal in this.
Right.
Like, that's so confusing to me. And y'all chased this man down. She didn't chase nobody. Mm-hmm. Y'all chased this man down. If he just jumped over a fence and landed the wrong way, why do you have to press charges on her? if something was happening to her. You see what I'm saying? Like, where's
That don't make sense.
Something ain't making sense here.
KeKe, what the lady say?
The lady said what Zach said. The lady said, and Young Thug is risking his freedom speaking out about it. He put on his social media, like, APD, and he put up the is it the prosecutor? He put a photo of her on his thing and was like, she the biggest snake or something in Atlanta, and that basically calling it out allegedly. So I don't know what's going on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I just found out who Young Scooter was when he died. So I'm not gonna act like I'm, this is above me. This is for down south bug, cause I wasn't tapped in with him before. Cause all I read, I report on the radio. Why is this man running, hopping? I ain't never known nobody to die hopping the fence. But
I never heard of that.
Never. So that's crazy, and that's a crazy lie. So if it's a lie, that's a wild lie to come up with. Like, I would have rather you told me he had asthma attack or something.
I hated it, man, pass away like that, man.
On your birthday?
On your birthday. And then the thing is, if it is allegedly true about him running away and the police shooting people when they run away, I hate hearing that. Like, whenever I hear that, it bothers my soul. Like, because police got the win. Right. You got the win. You running away from the police. Hey, he just jumped the fence and he running down, blah, blah, blah. Y'all got radios.
Yep.
Right.
They work way faster than any human being can run. Y'all can figure out, box him in, and he done.
And where is everybody else that was in the house? He said it was a house full of people, and, it was a woman being abused allegedly in the house. Where's everybody? Where's the abuse?
Well, I said, when I heard that part, where is the witnesses to the abuse?
Exactly.
So they're saying that the wood in the fence caused significant blood loss. And that's why
he got caught up and he got punctured. It is a freak accident. Not saying we all know freak accidents happen, but it does seem weird. It does seem weird. All right, let's go ahead and get to this. They are saying that Anthony Edwards wants to pay all of his child support at once, up to 18 years. Now, what's the name of his baby mama? I forgot. Little baby.
Aisha, something like that.
I saw a report before we got on saying that she's not seen any court documents, anything that says she hasn't signed anything. There's nothing true about this as far as she knows. But reports are saying Anthony Edwards' camp is saying, hey, I'll pay all of it up at once. That's gangster.
That is so gangster. And that is, if you want to know if a man really hates you, he really hates you. Like, he really wants you out of his life. He wants nothing to do with you. If he is willing to pay 18 years of child support up front, that is crazy. I've never heard that in my life. That man don't want nothing. He don't want to talk to you ever again. He don't want to talk to the kid. He don't want any rights to the kid. Like, that is, I've never heard of this.
Well,
never.
I'm sure this is something that's happened before.
And I also could be a business play too. KeKe, because he's getting ready to sign a bigger contract than he even got now. So he could get the super max if he stay in.
That's about $300 million.
That's smart.
That's about $300 million. So if he might get her to sign some papers where it's like, you can't go up on me and I've already gave you this for this 18 years. That could save him money on the back end too, if opposed to waiting, and then when he get a bigger contract, then the child support go up. So that's a play too.
It probably ain't gonna go up that much, because the big wins, it's not like this is LA. The big wins on child support, for what I've heard, they not the crazy wins.
From what I saw, they said it was just $5,000 a month.
Yeah, it ain't crazy no more, because it used to be wildly crazy. They would go, because now most states they go by both people incomes. They're not going, just because that person is a millionaire, they're not going like, all right, well, now you're getting $20,000. That's if you married.
Right.
Then that's
LA.
LA is
he
crazy.
Probably was like, "Yeah, how much? $5,000 a month. We do this now. I got $1 million for it right now.
That is crazy.
Goddamn, do that now." He said, "Let it ride."
He like
evil.
$5,000 a month for 18 years. Somebody do the math on that.
Do that math right there. He called somebody in the back, and somebody was like, 1 million times 5,000. Bro, that's 1.3 million. Man, give her that now, man.
That's crazy.
For all that. Give her the check now.
Give her that now.
That is actually, and what's probably more than likely going to happen, I'm sure this, I can't believe this is the first time this ever happened. I always wondered that big millionaires do that. Because if I'm a millionaire, and we don't have great relationships. I don't want to have to talk to you no more. I don't want to have to talk to you no more. Here, just take the money all up front and just let's work out the visitation for my kids.
Yeah. I hate it, though, because he'll pay her all that money and she'll mismanage it.
He knows
and
that.
then the kid is left out. You know what I'm saying?
That.
The kid suffers at the end of the day.
No, it doesn't.
How come it doesn't?
Because you tell the kid, well, I don't know. I guess in my
He don't want the kid.
In my life, I would be like, hey, she blew all the money, Judge. He got to come with me now.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that's exactly what happened.
That would work.
That's exactly the play.
I mean, that would be, to be honest, that would be my play. He don't want to have anything to do with it. I would be like, I'm going to give her all this money, and she is going to jag it off. And as soon as it's all gone and she go back to the judge,
he with me.
Guess what? I gave her all the money up front. Look at what she's done. She's irresponsible. Come with me.
Yeah.
Come with me. And now I got my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we good.
Yeah.
Facts.
But KeKe looks
fellas,
so disgusting.
Fellas, you gotta watch.
I hate this for the kid.
Fellas,
so
watch yourself not being in your child's life, though. Even if it's from an illegitimate situation, because that's the one that's going to be the superstar. Watch. That's the one that you talking about that got your basketball jeans. It's always the illegitimate child.
Oh.
It's never the child that come from the loving home.
It's
always the child from the fight.
He is going to have a chip. That's the I just
have a chip on his shoulder to be balling.
I know dudes, unfortunately, that have done this. That have said nope and don't want to have none of it. I can't. For me, I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can understand having difficulties with your baby mama.
Yes.
I understand that. But not having nothing to do with your kid is crazy, especially as a young. When they get to being the teenagers and they going through their stuff, sometimes it gets rocky or whatever, and you'll work it out. But as a young, I could not imagine not being in my baby's life. Mm. Even if it happened, if it ever happened to me, with a woman I don't want, I couldn't walk away from my kid. I just couldn't.
Because you're a real man.
I couldn't.
Any man that do it, you a coward.
That's
you're
a coward.
You're a coward. You want to argue for absent fathers?
No, I just want to say
because I'm like, what's the argument there?
I just want to say I get it.
You get it.
I get it. I get how
you get abandoning your your child.
I get how it happens.
Oh.
I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not saying I would do it.
I don't get it.
But
I don't get it.
Sometimes guys go through so much with the baby mama that you say to hell with all y'all. Brian McKnight did it. Started a whole new family.
Coward.
He said, I don't know what he went through.
I think I get what he's saying.
No, you don't.
I
you
do.
see what I'm saying?
No. So
right.
let's KeKe. So let's go. Let's go
you
here.
You are an active father.
No, you know I'm an active father, but
Yes.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. What looks like with Anthony Edwards' baby mama, she wants him to be involved in the kid's life. She's not pushing back. Yeah, she wants her support but she wants him involved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, that's fine. It's with a woman you don't want to have a baby with. Cool. You got to step up. Now, there is another side to the coin, playing devil's advocate, where you could try to be an active parent, and she is causing all type of stuff. Making it hard, not showing. You pull up to the house, they not there. They not answering the phone. I won't tell you which one of my child's mothers did, but they did it.
Mm-hmm.
She did it.
Right.
For 5 months of my kid's life.
And that makes her a clown in the coward.
That. So if I had walked away, would I have been a coward? Would I have been a coward?
Yeah. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. No,
you're
right.
Jobs get hard for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna quit y'all job.
No,
y'all gonna get your money.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, life gets hard. Things get hard. But you made a decision when you have a child and you have a responsibility to that child to the day you die.
Uh-huh. But what if she makes it difficult where you can't see your kid? Or she's
There's laws in place. Ain't nobody making it that damn difficult where you can't see your child.
But you know a lot of dudes scared of court.
I Okay, look, everybody got something, but I'm not talking about the men that's trying and keep having an issue. I'm talking about the men who try maybe and it's uncomfortable and they don't like the way it feels. They're not getting along. Things aren't going their way, so then they just abandon their kid and walk away. Okay. That's the men I'm talking. I'm not talking about the dudes that continue to try and fight for years and pay child support even though they not getting their visitation like they supposed to. Those are real men. I'm real dads. I'm talking about the ones who, if it ain't going his way, F you and the kid. You a coward.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. I do agree with you. That is cowardly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is
4K.
I understand the thought. You know what I'm saying? When somebody takes your kid away from you or makes it that difficult and you just trying to be a dad, you know, I can understand how you be like, hey man, I'm finna make another.
I was freaking out.
I can't understand.
I was freaking out.
And
I had to be on the goddamn radio every day when this was happening.
It's a crazy feeling.
Freaking.
You'll be surprised the thoughts that you will have.
Oh my God!
You will be surprised the evil thoughts that you have in your mind when that happens to you.
Same
KeKe.
towards the woman, not your child.
No, not my child. Not my child.
But the reason it ends up the child is affected is because you're so mad at the woman. So the child is the byproduct. You're not really like, oh, F the child. I don't want nothing to do with the child. You're really saying, I don't want nothing to do with her, or damn, you're so mad. I guess what I'm saying is you're so frustrated with the situation that you say F all y'all. And just the child got through in there with it because you were actually trying to be an active father. So you know it's not F the child, but sometimes women can make it so hard that I understand how men have had that who just said the hell with it. I understand how that has happened. And I'm not going to sit up and act like you don't have evil thoughts when that happens to you.
KeKe, you have, and I know, and I get it, but I can only speak for my situation, right? Because I'm about to go in my son's school and just take him, and take him with me. I'm finna go in. Still got the key to the crib. I'm finna go.
Yeah, you start thinking like that.
I started thinking of all type of wild shit that would have jammed me up because I'm like, I ain't do nothing.
Right.
Bro,
my baby mama just was trying to start a new family. She had a new boyfriend.
Just act like you don't exist.
Act like I don't exist. Like and knock me out. I'm like, what just happened?
Yes.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
and women who do that, you so wrong, bro. To play with somebody's child is insane. Like, it's the worst thing you could ever do to somebody. So when you talk about that, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about dudes like Anthony Edwards who go out and you're irresponsible. You had unprotected sex and created a child. And you're so spiteful and arrogant that you're going to turn your back on your own seed because you don't like his mother and you don't like how it happened. Yeah. This is your responsibility. Yeah. I'm not talking about the dads who feel rage when they can't get their kid. I understand that. Like, don't ever play with me and a kid. I don't know what I would do. But, like, you have that desire, so that lets me know you're not the man I'm talking about. I'm talking about the men who literally go out here and create children, know that they exist, and choose to not have anything to do with your child. To me, that is insanity, and you are a coward.
What do you think? Okay, well, let me ask you this then, KeKe, and this is just I just want your thoughts. What do you think about women who have children and then give those children up for adoption?
I think giving a child up for adoption is an okay thing to do if you know you can't be a mother or provide for a child. Whatever is in the best interest of the child is what you should do. So if I know that I'm going to give you a horrible life, I can't provide for you, I'm going to abuse you, why wouldn't I give you up for adoption so that you can be with a family that's going to raise you properly? That's being a parent to me. It's choosing to give your kid up for adoption rather than abandoning your kid altogether. That's different.
I
can see them as
some people look at it as abandonment.
I think you could look at adoption as you could look at it as an abandonment because what if the guy is like, I don't want anything to do with it. I know you with your mom. I paid you $1 million. I gave you $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want anything to do with it. How is that different than a woman giving her child to an adoption agency? You don't know where they going. You don't know. You know they have. You don't know what resources they gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Is that person looked at as cowardly?
Because when I think of adoption, I think of somebody who is not able to provide and who's not able to raise versus you have all the means and all the opportunity to raise a child. You're just making a choice
don't want to.
Not to. and it's not even that you're giving your child up to another family or an adoption agency, you're turning your back on your child to the point where you don't give a damn what happens to this child at all. You know, people who give their kid up for adoption, it's all kind of circumstances. There's drug abuse. There's, financial issues. There's mental health issues that cause people to give their kids up for adoption. That's something I can understand. You being a wild man out here with all this success and money and making a conscious choice to let the world know you don't want nothing to do with your child, I have no respect for you in that regard.
Yeah,
it's different. You know what I'm saying?
That was the nastiest thing.
Yeah, it's different.
That was a nasty thing.
Because adoption might be it's other things, the factors that stopping this person.
It's
you saying you got all the resources, and you still like, nah.
Right.
Yeah.
Tone Capone making $50,000 a year being wild. You like, God.
Because
dog.
I ain't gonna lie to you, you give me $50 million a year.
I like, well, but you got 50, but you
I'll
got
take care of all my kids.
You know what I'm saying?
You got $50 million.
Even if I'm not gonna take care of my kid, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a sneaky deadbeat. You know, I'm not gonna announce to the world that I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be between me, you, and your mama. She know I don't want you, and I ain't nowhere around. That's it. But I'm not gonna put it out to the world. I'm not in press conferences like I don't want you. It's text messages reveal. Like, come on,
bring
bro.
that baby I ain't want over here.
Yeah.
I'll be saying wild stuff like that.
I just go. I'm like my baby gonna want to come live with me because. He go back to your house.
And that's what
it's a lot different than over here.
That's a lot of powerful men. They do that. You know, you look at Usher, you look at Ludacris. They've had technically outside babies, and so they don't necessarily want to deal with the mother, but they like, you know what, I love my kids and I want to provide for my kids. And the women I respect the women because they like, you know what, you can't provide a lifestyle for these kids that I can't. Let me not be selfish and give my kids the best. Give my kids the best. That's why I never on people who get a kid up for adoption or allow somebody in a better position to raise the kid. It's all about what's in the best interest for the kid and how the kid can have the best life possible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No. Like, we raised one of my nephews. Me and his mama ain't always seen eye to eye, but I thank her for allowing us to raise him because she wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, thank you for making that sacrifice, but to just be fully able to raise a kid and you just walk out, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And like Zach said, in about 15 years, we're going to know. Maybe even 10.
15 years what?
Because those genes are going to pop out.
And them genes can already
pop out.
It's always the kid that you don't want, that you act like you don't want, that end up being a superstar.
When he's on his deathbed and the kids that he raised don't have nothing to do with him, this kid will come back and remind him of, you were the one that, I was the one you gave up.
You just gave your son, who you know has your athletic genes inside of him, a chip on his shoulder for the rest of his life. My dad is Anthony Edwards, and he ain't want me. And I'm finna ball. I'm going to end up in the NBA, and I'm going to tell everybody I don't got nothing to do with dude over there. That's what it like, bro, like, you see it. I don't know if Lala's is a athlete, but when you have babies with athletes, her son, Kanye, the number one player in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all giving out these athletic genes and thinking these kids are not finna be something.
Even if I don't have no genes, that's on, because we know you like to rate your kids on their success.
I do.
So they got to do something. He want his kids. They got to do something. You got to be a comedian or something. You gonna get up and do something in this house, okay? We know how you look at kids.
I do.
He go crazy.
I do.
She got all these followers.
I bless the world.
I said followers.
So yeah,
my baby makes me proud. She got all the followers. She got brand deals. That baby make me proud. I'm like, you see what I did? Like, hey, my son's a working project. God bless him. I know my genes in there somewhere, and my little one can hoop.
That's so crazy.
I'm happy. But what's wrong with that?
Hey, even if they don't have no genes, though, you should love your children.
You ever think, man, I do. You ever think we need to have more chances out here?
Like, yeah. Oh, I say either 3 children. You should have at least 3 children.
Yeah, I need more chances because I got one. That's a lot of pressure for little Noah.
You should always have at least 3 children.
Why?
Because it just evens out the playing field. Somebody gonna do something.
Somebody gotta make it.
Somebody gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? If you just have one, you putting too much pressure on that one child. They're gonna rebel. You know what I'm saying? You have 2. one might do okay, the other one, but when it comes to taking care of you, now it's all gonna fall on one child.
Yeah.
When you have 3, it's a nice proportion. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta have 2 more.
Yeah, you gotta have 3 kids or none, in my opinion.
Well, I got 3. I already know which one's gonna take care of me. It's the youngest one. I'm good. I'm good. The other 2, they gonna put me in a home. They gonna try to put me in a home.
I need a tall ass woman.
Yeah.
Try to get a ball player.
There you go. Let's get to this, man.
6'5".
KeKe, check in on this. Ryan Clark and Andrew Schultz discuss his controversial remarks on black women being abusive. And I was like, okay, Ryan Clark, I saw it. You know, Andrew Schultz was saying some stuff. Did you see a piece of this at all?
I saw a piece, but to be honest with you, I don't engage with Andrew Schultz, whatever you say. I don't engage with his content at all.
Oh, after
And
the black woman
do you have a
content?
clip for us?
I don't have anything for him.
You got a clip for us?
No clip.
I don't know what he said.
It was just, Ryan Clark, they were discussing. It was a hard conversation about it.
Clip.
You
didn't get the clip from Zoe?
Pardon me?
Zoe sent us the clip.
He
The
didn't
pod press.
I don't see this.
I thought it was in your email.
Zodo. I just see. Let's go. Let's see if we can get it, pod fam. See, this pod is happening, and those of you driving, listening in real time.
Real time, baby.
In real time, bro. We do this in real time.
Because I know the whole gist of the interview was that the black man was supposed to be checking him about. Ryan was supposed to be checking Andrew about,
What he said about
black
the
women.
Kendrick shit. I don't
About
know what he
black
said
women.
about black.
Zodo, KeKe, where you at? Audio, okay. Audio 3 and audio 2. Where's that? Well, I don't know which one it is.
Well, click, baby.
Okay, let's click. Oh, okay. It happened to be Andrew Schultz. Okay.
The pod press say he do his work now, don't.
All right.
Don't do that.
So, that's I think the most sophisticated way of going about it. I gotta probably get better at that. But my initial reaction is going. I'll tell you what my you want to know what my initial reaction is, which I think is kind of unfair. But my initial reaction was when I saw you guys talking about it, and I was like, okay, he wants to protect black women, and this is very important. And then I looked on every one of the episodes that you had to see if there was any guys on here that beat up black women. And there were. And I looked to see if you guys addressed it on the pod. And you didn't. Okay? Now, I also saw you guys had the episode with DeAndre's mom talking about domestic violence. So I was like, okay, this is good and this is powerful, this is important. But my knee-jerk reaction was, man, I get a whole section that's not even part of an episode. And these guys who we know have actually, for a joke, and these guys who have actually, hurt black women and convicted, not allegations, because I don't go off of allegations, I go off of conviction. Everybody can get an allegation, it means nothing. And then these guys, they don't get anything. So in that moment, I was like, this feels like a clout play. It doesn't feel like the highest priority is protecting these women. So that was my initial reaction.
So I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
We have had people on this show that have been convicted for domestic violence that have pulled it out of the show.
That pulled it out of
that I have asked about it.
Oh, and then they're like, I don't want it on the show.
Yeah, and I do because people come on our show voluntarily.
Of course.
I do ask those questions in respectful ways. Right, I'm not, hey man, you're a woman beater, but I will say, in one of the instances that was pulled, I said, look, you were convicted of something that no man wants attached to his name.
Amen.
And they answered it. We talked to their people. I was like, man, the answer was good, and they pulled it out of the show. So we've had that happen. We also had an instance with one of our guests who was talking about sexual assault, and he talked about it in a way that almost said that, okay, how do we blame the women? And I addressed that as well.
Yeah.
So as far as for me, I try to address it in every opportunity that I get a chance to with them. Yeah. I try to ask them questions in ways that they get to tell their side of the story.
Yeah.
When they sit with us, I do not bash them over the head with it, condemn them, or judge them in the moment.
Yeah.
I do try to have a conversation about it.
We're all hypocrites. Nobody's perfect. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
so.
I have people on the phone
Okay, my issue. All right.
Yeah,
let's-
always
all right.
making an excuse. That's
Yeah.
what
It's
it is.
a scapegoat.
It's a
You
scapegoat.
never take accountability for anything that you're saying. Anytime they come to you with an issue on something you've said, you say, well, what about this person? And what about that person? And y'all don't hold each other accountable. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Answer for what you do and for what you say. Right. Because now every time he get on a platform, the first thing that should just come out your mouth, if you truly feel wrong about how you approach things, is an apology. That's it. But clearly you don't feel bad about what you said. You would just like everybody to focus on what everybody else is doing. And that is my issue with him. And that is why he will never get any of my attention or money.
Yeah, and what he wants to do is question the validity of the podcast and the integrity of the host and see that, oh, you must not really care about black women. That's not, once again, like Kendrick said, that's not for you to question in the first place either. You know what I'm saying? It's not for you. That's just it's that white privilege within it in itself.
Yes.
To think that you can come. Well, the first thing I did was went back and checked to see if any, and then I read. Think about what you did. That's privilege in itself, opposed to just acknowledging what you did. That's like when you come home from school and your mama be like, "All right, so what happened?" And you be like, "Well, what's the name? It did this." Your mama be like, "I don't care what everybody else did. I want to know what you did because we can only talk about you." Mm-hmm. Okay. She's like, "I'm your parent." So that's what he does, and he likes to deflect and then bring up, oh, well, like just try to question if, oh, y'all must not really care about black women because you had this person and this person on. Why me?
You
That's
talking to
still
people
privilege
that are,
in itself.
You're talking to people that are married to black women.
It's insane.
That on their episodes, I've watched plenty of episodes of The Pivot where, man, they talk about them boys love their wives so much, man. They love them black women so much that they married to. They talk about how, man, I got a co-pilot. That one piece went viral. And then you come on there, instead of just taking the L, really just take the L, G. Yeah. Just like, hey, man, I said this, my fault. It wasn't received well. I meant it this way. I didn't mean it this way. Boom. And we out. Because black folks are forgiving. And you out. But to try to point the finger at these other black men and tell them that, well, y'all had abusers, again, it's just, I will never get it. I never will get it how white folks have a problem with black nose. I just don't get it. If we say we don't want you to do something, or we say we got a problem with something, but y'all do it, y'all, that's the first thing. When you say N-word, the first thing they say, y'all say it.
Yeah.
Y'all do this. Y'all call y'all women bees. Y'all do it. Y'all do it. And then don't never want to just say, hey, man, I may have overstepped. That's it.
Yeah.
I can't believe, for me to be in there with all three black men and tell them, like, y'all had women that.
And white platforms ain't interviewing you.
Abusers.
He comes on black platforms all the time. And I'm going to tell you, I blame Charlamagne for this. Because that's the person that should be checking them because you the one that put them on.
That's his man.
We wouldn't know the man
at all.
We wouldn't know him without the Charlamagne cosign and doing that podcast with Charlamagne. You know what I'm saying? So
I think Charlamagne said something to him about it, but I mean that's his. Am I gonna get mad at Charlamagne?
No, I'm not mad at him. I'm just feel like somebody
because that's his business. They got business.
He
together.
has a black following and is going on black things talking about this. You know what I'm saying? You don't see. I'm taking a page out of his book. You don't see these white platforms going to interview Andrew Schultz and putting them on. I ain't see him on Jay Leno or whoever the show is now.
He's got some looks. I don't know what it is.
They're not talking about this.
He got some looks. I think he got popping because we all know he got popping because of the Charlamagne cosign. He is already like bubbling like a local comic in New York, which being local in New York could be pretty famous.
Yeah.
I mean, so you know what I mean? Like, so he's not this. I'm not gonna say he's a nobody.
I never said he's a nobody. I'm saying
the look came from Charlamagne's cosign. But I still think it takes a level of, I don't know. It takes a level of, I don't know. Maybe it is privilege to basically try to say that these black men are hypocrites for having.
Definitely privilege.
It's all privilege.
It's all privilege.
But having people that had abuse, like abuse is a real thing, bro. And it's a lot of things that happen in that, and people make mistakes. People make mistakes, and they've been convicted of it. They are sorry for their mistakes. I'm pretty sure. And if he addressed it to her, I'm sure those men that got convicted of abuse wasn't saying, hey, well, everybody else abusing their chicks too. Why y'all talking about me? I'm sure that those men that got convicted of abuse was like, hey, I'm sorry. This was a bad moment in my life. Instead of him just doing the same thing. I really have a problem with that. That's the problem I have.
Me too. Yep, we agree on that.
All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving. What do we got there? What do we got? Wendy, what's going on with Wendy Williams, KeKe?
She wants y'all to come protest outside her window at the apartment building so she can get out. Okay.
Not Wendy.
So what time y'all coming down there?
I love Wendy, but Wendy, I'm gonna tell you this. Wendy, you gotta, if you want people to think you ain't crazy, you gotta stop looking crazy. Okay, get out that window. Get out that window. If you in the window like that. Every time I see a picture of Wendy, she at the window.
Why is her eyes open so big?
All big and crazy, looking crazy. And then you be like, yeah, let's let her out. Stop, get out that window. Sit down. I do think that this guardianship is doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that she should be locked in no house, however she looking. I'm joking, but you know, I hope that Wendy does get out of this. But also, it also looks like Wendy needs some type of care. You know what I'm saying?
She need a sober coach. I've been saying that since the start.
She needs a what?
She needs a sober coach.
Somebody that is
with her 24 hours a day to make sure she is not abusing alcohol or drugs, because that is the only way she is going to remain healthy.
Okay.
So that's why I think they have her locked up in there so she can't get access to drugs or liquor. But
it's kind of like jail, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why she doesn't deserve to be locked up. But she would need somebody, like you said, to walk around with her and keep her under her, care. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm not letting nobody out of whatever guardianship, whatever she's in, until they start having their eyes open so big.
Well, that's thyroid disease, you asshole.
Why your eyes open so big?
Yeah, it's not right. That's not right.
Like,
that lady got a thyroid issue.
No, man. I seen Wendy when she was well, bro. Wendy's eyes was relaxed. She was, hey, like, let's go. She was super chill. Now when Wendy wants you to protest outside the window, them eyes is big. She like, look. I'm not letting you out of nothing until your eyes relax, man.
I'm going to protest. Is that coming with me?
Relax your goddamn eyelids. You stand up in here.
I would be yelling, get out the window. Get out the window. I'm trying to get you out. You trying to help somebody.
Right, go sit down.
You know how you tell the police, you be like, my friend not drunk. And then they be like, you be like, damn, I just wanted you to act sober for a little while.
Relax. Like, close your eyelids.
That's so wrong.
Like, oh my God.
Wrong, guys.
Real quick, guys. How about this? The new Diddy accuser claims Jay-Z, Beyonce, and LeBron saw him at a freak off in 2015, said he was in bad shape. I think another person was on that. Gloria Stefan, they said. What do we got? And Gloria Stefan saw him in rough shape. Huh?
Sir.
Now.
Come on now.
Oh, y'all bogus, man. This is abuse, allegedly.
Stop trying to bring everybody else in your mess. Stop. Like, come on. You knew, you listen. If whatever Diddy did to you, that's between you and Diddy. They ain't got nothing to do with LeBron. They ain't got nothing to do with Beyonce. Y'all done brought Gloria Estefan in this. They ain't got nothing to do with her either. Like, damn. This is why y'all lose credibility. You're just doing too much, reaching.
Yep.
It's nasty work. I just wanted to talk about. We don't really got to go into that. It's just nasty.
Reach.
It's a reach. It feels like a reach. Allegedly, it feels to us, in our opinion, feels like a reach. Get to this. Lil Duval put out a tweet that went viral. I hate black people that think they're better than hood folks. They're the most racist to me.
Now,
KeKe, why do you feel like you're better than hood folks?
Me, out of all people on this podcast, I'm the one that feel like I don't think I'm the one that feel like I'm better than hood folks. I might be the hoodest over here, so I don't feel that way. But I really don't know what he mean by that. Like black people that feel like they better than hood.
I think
folks.
What he's trying to say is those people who be acting too bougie, like they'll be like, "Oh, it's too many N-words in there."
Oh yeah, that's.
And they start doing that type of stuff, like, it's be those college educated Negroes who act like they can't go around our people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, You know, people, they'll hear a party is in a certain side of town. I can't go over there because they know how they be acting over there. And I understand being safe. I'm not saying that, but you still can't act like you know your people. You know your people. You shouldn't start to act bougie or something just because, you know, they accept you downtown.
I love the hood.
I love the hood.
I'm not gonna lie to
I'm from
you.
Gary,
I
Indiana. Love the hood. Ain't never gonna stop loving it. And I know I'm not scared in the hood and nobody's hood because, one, I'm not in nothing, and two, I know I like the hood more than I like being in other places. You know why? Because I understand exactly what's going on.
Oh yeah.
When danger is around, I know it's dangerous. I be like, oh yeah, I see that. Oh yeah, let me get out of here. I know how to respond. When I'm in different situations in different places, something could be going on under my nose and I can't even pick up on it as quick. I love being around our people because I know our people. I know exactly how to deal with them. Like, this dude okay, I see what he want. I know how to handle it.
Yeah, hood love is the best love you gonna get.
Period.
Ain't
nothing like it.
Ain't nothing like it. You know, people used to say, like, you know, they're like, Tone, you throwing all the parties and being in the south suburbs. One, that's kind of my neighborhood. But man, you ain't nervous in Adriana's. You ain't nervous in blah 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 and all the. I was like, bro, like, them some of the coolest people. I don't really. You have some people that, you can have problems with at some points, sometimes. But most times, if you mind your business, nobody's gonna bother.
Nobody's gonna bother you.
I'm not gonna act like it's a new breed of slow out here. These dudes, like some of these kids, these is because I think like I felt safe with the crack babies. Now we got like, is these pill babies or something? Like, are they? Because it got to be something like. I think it's like, you had the crack era, the crack babies, and then you have this new era, which I'm gonna call them the pill babies.
The pill kids.
The pill kids. They different. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no type of value for life. So when I see a bunch of them come around and they look like everybody got silver caps on their teeth. They are special. They're a special breed. Now
that shiesty zone.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool around, regular hood people, the crack baby era, not the pill era. The pill era, they can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? They shoot everybody on accident. They don't even
got no aim.
They ain't got no aim. They just like, I need to be around the shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be one designated shooter out the group. We knew who it was. I like being around that type of hood. I don't like irresponsible hood. And I get what might end up and be an innocent bystander.
But also, that's what I've said. That's what the discernment that I understand, though. Is like, I can be there. When I see the Pooh Shiesties walk in.
The YNs.
I was just having a good time. I know to wrap it up.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the discernment that I'm talking about within our people is that, like, even when they walk in, I'm like, oh, yep, that's my cue. Because I know what they are. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, I done had, shout out to the people that would do it. Like, when things would go down, like before the YNs, they were like, hey, Tone, I don't know if you should be here.
You see what I'm saying?
You should leave.
Yeah, they'll tell you.
They leave.
Crack babies got respect for each other.
Hey,
the
I ain't telling
don't.
nobody. I'm gone.
Yeah, it's a different breed.
Like, I look at it, they say that they're trying to revive. Did you see this? They're trying to revive Freaknik in Memphis. Well, in Memphis, they shut it down. So they moved it to a private property. But I was like, it's no way you can redo Freaknik. It's impossible.
Nah, bro, not with Diddy in jail. Like, it's just, you're gonna go to jail.
With Diddy in jail. It ain't even got
nothing to do.
It's too dangerous.
Party, like, you're gonna go to jail. So don't even waste your time.
It's too dangerous. That's what I'm getting to. It's the danger of that event in 2025 is too much.
Yeah.
Like, Freaknik was so wild. Like, nobody got robbed. I'm sure maybe, but I mean, for the most part, nobody got robbed. Nobody got shot. Everybody was kind of just out kicking it. And it's like, yo, gee, like, oh, man, it was none of the weird things. Like, women get worried about getting drugged and roofied. All of the dumb stuff that happens now, you can't do that.
No. Everybody would have to sign consent forms and take videos, like, I'm ready to have sex right now. Because other than that, somebody going to jail.
But we don't need Freaknik. Let's just keep the stuff we got going that works. We got Essence Fest. That was fun.
Fire.
Different. It's different events.
But the freaks want they want something.
Essence
they ain't got no Diddy party now.
They
ain't got nothing.
Essence Fest be pop. It's still good things that black people can go have a great time at that we need.
But where can you go naked and
what's it
twerk and Yeah, you was at Freak Nick. Don't act like you don't know what
KeKe,
Freak
I don't
Nick
know
is.
about her.
I know you
I
was
was
at
five.
Freak Nick. No, not you. I'm talking to him.
I was.
I know he was at Freak
I
Nick.
went twice.
All right.
Who that boy with the Daisy Dukes?
And I know he was popping. Yeah.
Tone at the
yeah.
light.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I was saying it was a boy in Daisy Dukes, but
I know Tone was at Freak Nick, so
no, it
ain't Essence Fest.
That's why I learned. Like, that's why I
It ain't
learned.
the same.
I learned that I really enjoy women from the South. Like, I was like, you start women from certain parts of Georgia. That accent, Zach will agree. That accent will tear you up if you ain't ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
What you say? Like, what you say?
New Orleans got the sexiest accents.
Oh yeah, them
New
two.
Orleans,
The
I
girls,
love it.
you like, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But
but
I ain't gonna lie. It's just I like New Orleans. Nothing like maybe like a girl from like I don't know. Give me a small city in Georgia, Zach.
Oh, somewhere from Marietta, Georgia.
Yeah, man. Like yeah.
Yes, sir.
Like wait a minute. But let's go ahead and get to this. I ain't gonna get to this. Let's wrap this up. Are men nowadays preferring a natural body over BBLs?
I think so.
We've always preferred natural bodies.
I think so. But I also think it's just about who doing your BBL. Because some BBLs, I be like, she cold. But then other BBLs, it looked like it hurt. Like, it looked like your body hurt. Like, you stiff. It ain't moving.
Yeah.
It's, it just look crunchy. But, like, if you got a real good BBL that's nicely proportioned, it can really change your life.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to stop saving. I'm not stopping my fun because y'all want to prefer natural.
I was like, wait, what?
I need my Cash App money sign at KeKe.
KeKe, you better not come in here skinny with no BBL.
That girl come in here snatched.
with a BBL, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Because y'all
Like,
now y'all
why
want
is
natural.
KeKe- Why are you like this?
Listen. So yeah, I think it's all about who did the BBL.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the ones that looked funny from the beginning, and we thought they looked funny. The ones that look natural, that are nice, we like those. Men are really simple. It's not men are preferring BBL over natural. We just like what look good. Whatever look good, we with. That's the same way I feel when y'all talk about, I don't like women with hair and makeup and all that. Whatever. If it looks good, it looks good. Now, bad makeup, you probably don't like bad makeup. But a nice makeup face with nice hair, she look good. If she look good, she look good.
Yeah. Man, I agree. 90s fine is still the best.
But it's hard to be that.
It is.
Everybody ain't got it. You know
Everybody
what I'm saying?
got it. That's why 90s fine is
It's
What's
very
90s
real.
fine? Define.
like
Like
Nia
natural?
Long.
Yeah, thank you.
Nia Long is the perfect example of 90s fine.
Thank you.
Janae Aiko is like a 90s type of fine.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, is anybody 90s fine in today's era?
Karuchi, like 90s
Yeah,
fine.
Karuchi.
Like
Yep.
90s fine. Like you ain't got to do much and you fine.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to do it. But BBLs, I think.
Savannah James, my ultimate girl crush.
Yeah.
90s fine. Yeah. It's just, you got a real pretty face and you can rock any hairstyle and your body is just naturally, like, it is a vibe. It's a vibe and everybody, and that's, Zach always says this, everybody is not supposed to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we need big women. We need little women. We need 90s fine. We need the ugly girls. We need, tall men, short men, bald men. We
You said
need,
needed an ugly girl?
yeah, everybody
a
need a little, she probably does.
Nasty six.
I'm not about to say that. Never mind. Yeah, you go. You need that.
Nasty six.
You need that.
You
So,
need it.
ugly men too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all exist. We need y'all.
That's
The
who
world
you-
needs y'all.
What do you think?
Pay a
Building
bill.
houses and plumbers and
Now, how you gonna come at all the construction workers?
fixing cars. Them ugly jobs. Let me look at your transmission. Dropping your transmission.
Oh my God!
Ain't no
I'm
niggas-
sorry to the mechanics. Oh my God! Did you call that an ugly job?
Roofers. Why you on the roof all day? You want to be on the roof all day?
What's an ugly girl job?
Huh?
What's an ugly girl job?
An ugly girl job.
Why are you asking him that?
I want to know.
Okay. Not nurses. What's the one under that?
You coming at CNA?
No,
Yeah,
CNAs
CNA.
are fine.
Stop.
CNAs are kind of fine.
CNAs are fine because they ex-strippers.
Yeah.
Stop.
They ex-strippers. CNAs are fine. Now, not a lot of nurses are fine.
What?
Because you got to go to college to be a nurse.
Nurses are fine.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of them.
What?
All right, I'm gonna stop.
Say
I'm
it.
gonna stop while I'm ahead.
No, say it. What you gonna say?
Y'all
Hold on,
ain't
it's a
finna
safe
get me.
space.
Y'all ain't finna get me. Nope.
What you finna say?
Ladies, y'all are all beautiful.
What?
Come on, give us one job.
Just one job with a woman's got rough-faced
Yeah.
women usually work fast food. They dropping shit. They ain't never fine. You ain't never seen nobody drop no fries fine. That's a strong-faced woman. If you gotta go work, it's nothing wrong with making an honest living.
Oh.
But if you are a woman in your prime and you have to work fast food, you are 6 or lower.
That is crazy.
Gotta be.
It be some fine managers
It's a
though.
fine man. Because a
You said
fine
you
woman
dropping
can make
fries,
more money
you
being
ugly.
fine than dropping fries.
I ain't
That's
said nothing,
wrong.
y'all. Zach.
No, the fast food managers be fine.
They be cool.
They got attitude. They
They
fine.
be cool.
said
They be cool. Or it's like them super, hate to say it, but them women who got all them businesses.
Ooh.
use
She
it.
do taxes. She a real estate agent.
They
she
ugly. They ugly. They got
she
too
a
many
fashion
businesses.
designer.
She got too many because nothing.
She sell
nothing
cars.
stuck. Nothing stuck.
You.
She do
Why you
everything.
what?
She got
I
4 businesses. If she got 5, 6 businesses in her bio, she ain't cute. A cute girl can do one thing and succeed.
Damn.
Ugly woman need options.
That is messed up.
Why you making
She
a
do
face
hair.
like that?
I do hair. I do taxes. I got plates. I know you do, ugly.
He wrong. That you wrong.
You
for that.
egged him on.
I ain't do
You
that.
egged him
I
on.
would never
You
do
egged him
that.
on the entire time.
She did.
Come on, Zach.
What she do?
What's the ugly woman job?
I would never do
She
that.
do a little something.
Shout out to all the mechanics and the tax preparers.
They not that cute.
Man, final thoughts, man. We got
We
close.
love you, but
Wow.
Final thoughts. Final thoughts.
I don't know. I love y'all. And shout out to everybody with an ugly job. You won't always have that job.
You getting lazy on your final thoughts since we've been
How?
podding it every day. Zach, final thoughts.
that was a good final thought. What do you want from us?
Damn, Ike. What do you want from us?
I want more.
It's exactly.
You getting lazy on your
Let
final
me tell
thoughts.
you, Tone make us pod. Then he gonna call us and pod again. Then he gonna email us and pod some more. And down there, we can't even come in here and just say a simple final thought. Damn, what you want, Ike? What else? What else do you want from me? Damn.
He said, because I'm telling you, we working hard, y'all.
Baby, y'all, baby. Let me
Joe
tell you.
Jackson.
Joe
baby.
Jackson, he run a
Shit.
tight ship.
We got plans and appearances and
Final
Oh,
thoughts,
man.
Zach. Come on, man.
Okay, okay, damn.
you better think of something
Let
quick.
me think of something quick.
Quick.
My final thought is, man, don't drink and drive. Stay safe.
That's it.
Love each other. Please.
Okay, guys, remember to keep always sharing the pod. Make sure you
Yes.
hit that little like button underneath. That's important on the YouTube. Hit the thumbs up. That's important. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching, please subscribe. We just need you. Come on, do that for us. And make sure you're checking out us on TSR Live on
Yes.
Thursdays
Yes,
on the
sir.
Shade Room Live.
Mhm.
Check that out. That's technically your 4th pod of the week.
No, and it's live, and we want you to be in the conversation. Like, you can literally come on the show with us
Yeah.
Yep.
there. So,
That's
like, you
true.
ain't got to wait to put in the comments. You can cuss us out live, and the Shade Room going to pick your comment with your social handle and everything, honey. Pull up.
Yeah, you can come up in there.
Cuss me out at 4K right then and there. I don't want to wait.
Especially all y'all people who be talking SHIT and you can't reply to them. Don't you hate that?
Oh, we need to stop that.
We need to talk about that. All of y'all who sit here and y'all try to say something offensive to us, okay? Which is cool. It's fair game. We on the internet. But then when I try to respond to you and tear your ass up, and I hit,
I can't mention.
it says you can't mention this person.
Yeah.
I want to let you know you a hoe, okay?
Yes, you are.
Now, you a hoe.
You a hoe.
Okay? If you gonna mention me, let me mention you, and we can go
Period.
back and forth. But don't talk and I can't reply. Because guess what? You do that again, we deleting your comment.
Period.
Now, if I can't reply, you can't talk.
Yep.
I stopped reading the comments.
That makes me mad, bro.
You did?
I stopped. I was getting, because I was people, They take it too serious.
No, somebody's talking about my teeth. We did a long. Zach looked like he can eat through or something, and they was talking about my teeth. And guess what? I went to his page. I said, "Who's this talking about my teeth?" So I go to his page. This man got a straw hat on, a Bluetooth, and a tight ass choker chain. I couldn't wait. I said, "Oh, look who's talking," and I'm going in. And then I went to press send, and it said, "You can't mention such." I said, "Oh, you a hoe, bro."
I found out where people live, so
Yeah,
Damn.
like,
off your username. That's all I need to get what I need. So
oh, you got to use it.
like Cardi, be careful with me. You know, say what you gotta say. We can have a good time. We can disagree, but once you personally start attacking my appearance or my, you know what I'm saying. Now I need to know where you live.
Yep, we ain't doing that.
I bless them. I want you to talk crazy, but I want to let y'all know y'all. I just not. I see it every once in a while. I like a comment. I'm gonna say something every once in a while, but you know.
Yeah, you can't live in them.
Yeah,
No, you can't.
I can't do it.
You can't.
All right, y'all. Guess what more can we say?